Good evening friends and welcome to your Learner 171's channel. Let us discuss analysis for tomorrow, that is 14th June 2023 as on Wednesday. But before going any further, we will discuss analysis of today, that is हमने कल क्या discussion किया था आज के analysis के लिए. So we have, as always we do three scenarios where I had mentioned if we open gap up, right? If we open gap up and if gap up is sustained, there will be a good buying opportunity, right? If we open gap up and if it is sustained, there will be a good buying opportunity. You may see that the gap up was sustained and from second candle it went on to higher highs and then finally went sideways, right? Gap up खुलने के बाद it kept the momentum, went sideways, and there was a time when it dipped here, right? It dipped here, but when it dipped here, if one has exited for as an intraday trade, it would still have been a good opportunity. But again went sideways and again it had broken upwards, right? If you remember, we had discussed this on 15 minutes frame 2, where I had mentioned कि अगर वो ऐसे sideways जाता है price action, right? If the price action goes sideways and breaks above, there is a good chance of buying. If price action goes sideways like this kind, like let's say this way, right? If it goes sideways and again after going sideways, if it breaks above, there is a good pattern for buying. You may see that it has happened today entirely in the similar manner, right? Even if you check today's 18700 ka call and put action, right? 18700's call and put, you may see that this is where we opened today, right? For 13 June. You may see this second candle, right? Where the momentum was maintained, and from here, if you see from the closing of this candle, 60 rupees, it went all the way to the high of 74.75, right? Still a 15 rupees gain, right? Still a 15 rupees gain. And from here, once it started approaching the sideways, we have always discussed that this kind of price action is not beneficial for option buyers. It doesn't matter whether you're call buyer or put buyer. This is the price action that one needs to avoid, right? And if one has exited here, still one had been in gain, right? And again the sideways momentum happened, where you may see that the previous swing low was not broken and again it went upwards. This was the overall summary for 18700 call. If you see 18700p, it had opened gap down and went all the way down, right? So that is what has happened today. Also on the forum, I had posted that if the day's candle, right? Let me come back here. Yeah. So you may remember this parallel channel we have been discussing since last two sessions. कि अगर इस पैरेलल चैनल के अंदर हम वापस आ जाए, there is a probability of another good pumps, right? So I discussed that we need a closing above this high. What is this high? 18676. This is Friday's day candle, right? ये फ्राइडे की डे कैंडल है. इसका हाई क्या था? इसका हाई है 18676, right? So any closing above 18680, what can give? It can give confirmation. क्या confirmation दे सकता है? This doji kind of candle which happened to the previous candle acted as bullish harami, right? Acted as bullish harami to the previous red, and then today's bullish engulfing has given a clear-cut indication that we are again back to the buy on dip structure. अब यहाँ से price action how it will work, let us understand on 15 minutes frame. So tomorrow, if we open flat, right? If we open flat, where is the closing? It is at 18718, right? If we open flat and if we break this high, what is this high? This high is 18728. Okay, so if we open flat और अगर 18730 break करते, right? 18730 is broken. Then 18700 can be taken at strict SL in order to go for pumping journey, right? Somewhere closer to first point of 18780, then 18800, and so on. But I would prefer going for the next weekly expiry, so it will give more delta points to me, right? Even though if premiums are expensive. If we open flat, and if we are able to break 18730 with flat opening, price action should be positive, right? Whenever I say positive price action, I mean this way. I have always shown it. In my previous videos also, right? So flat खुलने के बाद अगर 18730 break होता है, we are going for upward journey as the targets discussed. What if we open flat and start going down? If we open flat, come somewhere closer to 18700, and again after coming closer to 700, if we retrace upside. If we open flat, come down, again retrace somewhere closer to 18715, 720, again I'm interested in buying, right? This is the second thing. Third thing, sometimes it also happens like in this upward journey, operators or let's say big players deliberately try to push it down without breaking the lower swing, right? Without breaking the lower low, operators will deliberately try to push down, right? Push the price action down in order for the new longs to exit. So what can be the scenario? If it comes down, again pumps up, I'm interested in buying. What if we open flat, go up and the SL is hit? I'll definitely exit. And again, if it starts coming down and from here, the positive price action is made, right? From here, the positive price action is made. The way you can see it here, the way you can see it again where, the way you can see it here, right? This way, if positive price action is made, then I'm interested in buying. Basically, any retracements with flat opening, if it comes closer to the to this parallel channel, to the swing low of 18700, 18680, also somewhere close around 18680 or 18700, and again retraces back to 18715, 720, I'm interested in buying. Opens flat, maintains it with a higher height structure. I have always discussed this higher height structures in previous videos also, right? If maintains higher height structure and without breaking the low of 18700, still interested in buying, right? If it opens flat and starts going on down, you know that we are avoiding it. Why? Because now all these things will act as support, all this price action which has happened in previous days. That is the reason. So we discussed the flat opportunity. Now what if gap up happens? Now see that already when there are players who are active since yesterday, right? Anyone who has created longs from here and who are getting profit here. So on the gap up, there are two probabilities. One is that whoever had shorted from this level, right? Whoever had shorted from 18900, 18700, 750, they are already unwinding, right? So gap up can trigger more short covering, right? First thing. Second thing, these people can also try to book their profits, right? Whoever has been long from yesterday. And a Monday से whoever has been long, उनके लिए एक और अच्छी opportunity है, right? So any gap up opening, I'll wait for 30 minutes, see the price action, whether the price action is going this way sideways, or whether price action is making higher highs, or whether price action is making lower lows. So that is the reason. First 30 minutes, I'll wait and see whether the high is broken to carry on the price action. If it starts going down, I'm avoiding. Only if higher highs are maintained after 30 minutes, I'm again interested for new long. So we discussed flat, we discussed gap up. What if we open gap down? Now gap down, I think so there is less probability seeing today's price action, but let's take this scenario. Even if we open gap down anywhere which is closer to this price range, 18680, 650, 620 levels, right? And if positive price action is made, that is like a bullish hammer is made, if this kind of hammer is made, right? If hammer is made and the lows of the candle is maintained with the higher rise price structure, I'm again interested in buying, right? What if it starts going down? Then I'm leaving the trade. Then I'm not taking the trade. Keeping in mind, again, just like yesterday, all the three scenarios for flat, gap up and gap down. On this note, I end today's video. Thank you for watching. See you in tomorrow's video.